got a land law story to tell you about a very famous case to do with Hampstead Heath. And this particular case is all about adverse possession. When somebody can take land that originally didn't belong to them through the process called adverse possession. And this is a story about a guy called Harry Hallowes. And the social media, or media at the time to be fair, referred to him as Harry Hallowes, the Hermit of Hampstead. A nice media name. Not sure he was too pleased about it, but there we go. So Harry Hallowes moved onto Hampstead Heath. He was originally homeless, living in London. He then moved to Ireland, and then from Ireland he came back again. And he erected a property on Hampstead Heath, just a small shack, not far from where we are, in the middle of Hampstead Heath. And he lived there for many, many, many years. In fact, round about 20 odd years. So what he didn't know was that the property was on land belonging to a larger estate called Athlone House, which is over there somewhere further across Hampstead Heath. And Athlone House were selling their land. So they found Harry on his piece of land, his shack, in the middle of Hampstead Heath, and they tried to evict him. Now this may all sound familiar. You may have seen a nice Hollywood movie called Hampstead. And Hampstead, featuring Diane Keaton, was all about this guy and his property. So essentially they tried to evict him, and he managed to get himself, through friends in the community, a pro bono lawyer that was working for free. And they managed to convince the court that he'd actually been on this piece of land longer than 12 years, which at the time was the requisite number of years to be on a piece of land and then ask the land registry for ownership of that land. So not only did they not manage to evict him, Harry successfully managed to claim what we call adverse possession. And therefore the land registry gave him title, legal ownership of that piece of land. Now there were various rumours in the press at the time that this piece of real estate was worth about £3 to £6 million, but he didn't sell. He stayed in the house, in the shack, until he died. After he died, again, rumour has it, he sold the property, although albeit only for hundreds of thousands, not the millions that the media had made it out to be. But nevertheless, it was still worth a couple of £100,000 or thereabouts, and his estate managed successfully to sell that piece of land.